Okay, so we're going to do our isometric shoulder flexion. So shoulder flexion is that kind of overhead movement, but if we just specifically look here at the arm and shoulder, it's just kind of that forward movement of the arm bone in the shoulder joint. So what we can do to kind of simulate that isometrically is we're going to just do a forward press. If you have a wall or a corner that you can kind of come into, and you put your hand or you can put a fist on that, and usually we're going to use this in a position that looks kind of like a hug to start with, all right? So if you're going to adjust your position so that you can just press directly into that wall from that sort of hug setup, this is what that'll look like. And then just kind of leaning into it as though you're kind of planking. So here you can see the elbow is continue to sit in that position as though I'm giving somebody a little bit of a hug right here. And I'm just going to start to breathe deeply in the space around the shoulder. Try to take my breath into the ribs around that shoulder blade. Keep kind of broad from collarbone to collarbone. A little bit of tension in my glutes and core that's helping me to kind of connect up with the feet, pushing the floor away, and then staying tall up through the head and neck. We'll often carry that on for about 5 to 8 breaths. Okay, so this is a great exercise for helping to develop some of that initial strength post-injury or post-surgery for shoulder flexion, kind of keep things strong while minimizing the risk of kind of aggravating things by actually doing that sort of motion through range of motion. So that's why we like to use those kind of early on post-injury or post-surgery for the shoulder. Typically, we're going to recommend you keep that to a 0 out of 10 pain, or if you have specific guidance from a healthcare practitioner, sometimes we're going to give you more specific recommendations around your pain level, like a 1 or a 2. But yeah, we want to be kind of playing that one with some caution. All right, so here's our isometric shoulder flexion, just to start building that strength up, and I hope it helps.